As of this morning, there have been over 214,000 confirmed cases of the coronavirus discovered in New York. And many advocates are concerned about the role racial disparities will play in diagnosis and treatment of COVID-19 in Black America. In an effort to save Black lives, AARP and the National Newspaper Publishers Association have joined forces. The groups created a 45-minute webinar to help provide critical information to the most at-risk community. Here to tell us about it now is the AARP Vice President of Multicultural Leadership, Shani Hosten. Welcome to the show, Shani.
Hi there. Good evening. Thanks for having me.
Well, we are interested to hear what is in this 45 minutes. We only have a few minutes, so maybe you can just summarize it for us, the important information you're trying to get out.
Sure. Earlier this week, AARP and the National Newspaper Publishers Association held a 45-minute Black media briefing for the Black press. So in terms of getting our information out for trusted sources across the country, we had over 75 attendees join our webinar to get trusted information from the National Newspaper Publishers Association as well as from AARP. And during that call, we talked about information for caregivers, information that we could provide for financial empowerment during this time, and how to navigate the financial challenges that we're seeing. We also talked about Dr. Hildreth from Meharry Medical College talked about the disparities that exist and what we should be doing in the African American and Black community to take care of ourselves, the information that we needed to be aware of in our communities. And we also talked about what AARP is doing across the country to provide resources and tools and materials to help educate and drive awareness to conditions that we can really, help during this time.
Can you quickly tell us what AARP is doing to help people?
Sure. We have set up a specific website, aarp.org/coronavirus. And at our website, we have information for the last 5 weeks. We've held teletown halls on Thursdays at 1 p.m. when bringing federal government officials. We've had the Surgeon General on. We've had national thought leaders from across the country sharing information for all audiences. And actually next Thursday on the 23rd, we're actually going to have a special webinar focusing on the disparities and what we can do in the African American community to educate ourselves, take care of our loved ones, and really help to improve the health status that we're seeing. The startling statistics show up every single day, whether it's in New York, St. Louis, Chicago, Detroit. We're seeing the startling statistics, and we at AARP for over 60 years have advocated for the needs of the 50 plus and getting information out to help everyone live healthier, longer lives. And we're continuing to do that during the COVID-19 pandemic as well. So there's tools and resources online, and I encourage everyone to go to aarp.org/coronavirus to look for information and tools that can help.
Wonderful. So we do want to make sure that this is open to everybody. You don't have to be a member. Is that correct?
Correct. You do not have to be a member. And what we're finding is that for our webinars that are taking place every Thursday at 1 p.m., we're getting in so many calls. Definitely, it's members and non-members, but these are free resources that anybody can access. And if you can't log on, we actually have a phone number as well that folks can dial in. You don't have to stream if you don't have access to internet. But our goal at AARP is to really to get the information out to communities across the country. And in this situation, typically we would be in the community having events, participating at conferences, but we're looking at events like we're having here tonight, conversations that are digital, webinars, or on the phone where we can continue to get information out that's critical during this coronavirus.
Some of our fam and friends who are older may not be able to use the internet or the computers. Did you have that phone number by any chance that we could give them?
So I don't have it handy, but aarpcommunityconnections.org is another website that I encourage you to go to. And what we've actually done is started a site where you could actually get help. So you can log on to request community connections to get help with your groceries, or if you just need a friendly phone call, or if you want to actually virtual volunteer to call others in your community. But I encourage folks to look at that site as well, aarpcommunityconnections.org, and then there you would see actual information that you can log on to and get information in your local community as well.